beauties, thanks for tuning in. If you want to see how I do this look, just keep watching.
So the way that I begin is I always start by putting some chapstick on. Then I start with some MAC Fix Plus because I have super dry skin. And I've already washed and moisturized my skin. I then go in with some of this Smashbox Photo Finish. And then I just bought this NARS Sheer Glow Foundation, and I do like it. However, I'm a little bit bummed because I was expecting it to be sheer, glowy. Like, I was expecting it to be, like, good for dry skin. However, like, unless I put the MAC Fix Plus underneath it, it's, like, way too matte for me. Like, this foundation is matte.
And this is where I just kept rambling about how matte it is.
I am putting this on with a Sigma F80 kabuki brush. I like this. I also have a Bare Minerals. It's called Precision Face Brush. I literally love this one. And I've had it for 3 years. And I went on a trip. And it stayed together for like 3 years, no big deal. And then all of a sudden I went to it on a trip. It must have gotten bent in my bag because there's like a little bend, and that's where I have a little bit of fallout, which sucks because had I not bent it somehow in my bag, it would totally be running fine. I want to do some concealing. I actually have this little tiny concealer brush that I got from Bare Minerals as well. It's just like their concealer brush. They have good brushes. I have seen literally no one on YouTube talk about Bare Minerals brushes. And their brushes, literally, like, I wish people knew about them because they're honestly, like, they're fantastic brushes. I've had these brushes, I said 3 years, but honestly, like, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably been maybe even 8 years. Like, and it's pretty much like I still use it pretty much on the everyday basis. Like, both of these brushes, up until a couple months ago, I use this every single day. Up until a couple months ago, every single day. Cream or powder, it doesn't matter. Like, they work fantastic. So now that I've talked your flippin' ear off, I like doing this little triangle shape on my face just because I have just super dark circles, and I really like this area to be lifted and bright. And I like using this as my eyeshadow base. And trust me, I look crazy right now, but it'll all blend out and be fine. And I just bounce it. This just blends out my concealer like a dream. I don't like it for foundation because I just feel like it takes too long for foundation. But for concealer, girl, I love it. The Anastasia Beverly Hills, I think I said that wrong, but you know what I mean. This contour kit. And I actually made this one. So I literally just went on the website and I picked the colors I wanted. And this one I don't use as a contour. I actually use this as like almost like a blondes, we can call it that, a blondes, a bronzer and a blush. I like to use this in the summertime. Like, I'll just put that on and then I don't worry about bronzer. So guys, you leave me a comment down below if you have the NARS Ita brush. I've been looking at that for a while. I really, really want it. I've seen mixed things on YouTube, like, oh, I've had it for a while, and yeah, it was cool at first, but now I'm over it, or like, oh my gosh, I love it, it's insane. It's $55, guys. Like, I want the brush so badly, but I'm like, if it's just as good as anything else, like, why spend my money? So I'm actually just using the Hoola Bronzer small little brush, and it works pretty good for me. I use it, you know, to contour. It's kind of annoying that it's so short. I wish I had something longer, you know, like the NARS Ita brush. But, you know, Anyway, comment down below if you like the NARS Eda brush. If it's like literally changed your life, or if you're like, save your money, do something else. Like, give me suggestions down below what you use for contouring, because I'm curious. I really am curious. And I have one of those 5 heads, so I'm actually contouring up here too. And then I like to go and pop some bronze underneath my lip, because girls got no lips. No, she don't. What else? I love this stuff. It packs a lot of color. You do have to blend it out. Like, I like using it with my, already talked about, Holy Grail Bare Minerals brush, and I do really like it that way. You have to pop it on and then blend it out with another brush, but it packs on a lot of color. It doesn't really move. I do really like it. So, and I just pop this bronzer on. Do you see how that just like gives me a nice fake tan? I just bop it on like this. Do you like bop it? Oh gosh, my language skills. I literally just bop it on my face. Yeah, I'm just going to continue using that word even though we're both annoyed. Bop it. Grab a tiny bit more. And guys, I need a fake tan, because this pale face is not working for me. Especially with the light beaming on me. I'm like, believe me guys, I'm not as pale as I look on camera, okay? Like, I'm not that pale. I am pale, but I'm not the shade 0. I do like to put a pretty significant amount of bronzer on. Let's set our under eye concealer. I like using the Real Techniques brush. This is the setting brush. I love this for my highlighter. Or like under eye and T-zone setting. Do you guys just see how like I'm just like flicking everything? Yeah, I'm messy when I do my makeup. It's like, I'm not gentle like some people. I'm not like I'm like, let's get it on, as I'm screaming at you. Okay, done. Okay, so we're gonna bronze up the face with some powder, because I just don't want to leave this like wet. This one is from Becca, because I do love that brand. This is one of the it's called Perfect Skin Mineral Powder Foundations, and I have the color Fawn. I'm using an Eco Tools brush, no lie. This, doesn't say what it is. Oh yes it is. It's tapered blush brush. And guys, like, I love this for packing on color, for packing on bronzer color. It'd probably be good for blush, but I really like it for the bronzer, because literally, guys, if you look, it's like flat. You can't really tell on camera, but it's like flat. So I literally just do this. Doot, 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 doot. Like, I'm bopping it on. Bopping. Again with the bopping, Rachel. Would you stop? I'm bopping, and it's just, it blends it at the same time of putting it on. So I literally just go over my cream bronzer, and then I start to blend, because I don't want it to be too cray. I'm going to skip blush for now, because I like doing my eyes and then going back to my blush. So I'm actually going to take this, and I'm going to have this be my transition shade as well. Like, I love using bronzers and stuff like that to be my transition shade. I likes. So I'm going to use a Sigma E40, I believe. Yep, Sigma E40. I do really like this brand of brushes, guys. There are, you know, again, mixed reviews online of people that say, like, oh, it sucks. Others that say, oh, no, it's fantastic. I don't have a ton of experience with brushes. However, I do know that since getting these brushes, they have changed my world of makeup. Like, they've just made doing eyeshadow, they've made doing my face so much easier and simpler, and like, before I'd be like, I don't know how you possibly get that eye look. Like, I just can't get that look. With these brushes, I can get a good blend. I can get a good color. What is it called? I can pack a good amount of color. And granted, like, I don't have all the brushes that I want, because there are still brushes that I'm like, okay, that would make my job easier if I had, that to do that, etc. But the brushes that I have, they changed my life as far as makeup goes. They've changed my life. Do you know how dramatic I get? Like, I get so into and dramatic when it comes to makeup. Heavens. It's makeup, Rachel. Like, calm down. Calm down. I've always wondered how people get like super sharp lines when they're doing their eyeshadows. And, you know, so many people are like, oh, tape your eyes. And I was all, no, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about that life. I don't think so. I'm not about to tape my skin and then rip it off and like get saggy eyes when I'm older because, you know, of the years and years that I like, and then, you know, ripped it off. No thanks. So I was watching, oh my gosh, was it Kathleen Lights, I think? I don't remember. I think it was. She literally used a card. And she like used that to do her sharp edge. And I was all, girl, you are a genius. So, as silly as this may look, I'm going to use a card to give myself a sharp edge. Kind of a warm, forget it. I always like warm. I'm going to do a warm with maybe like some burgundy in it. Smoky eye for my video, I think. I got a Morphe brushes kit. It's not the Jaclyn Hill one. I don't know if I'm going to get that one. Like, I adore her, but I don't know. I already have one of these big palettes from this company, and I'm not thrilled with it, but it is, you know, a lot of colors, and the payout is okay. So I have one of these guys, and it's actually pretty cool because I use, like, a lot of these colors for, I don't know, like a simple look. They're all matte though. So I have to go in with, you know, a shimmery color and pop it on the center to make my looks kind of pop out. But anyway, I'm just going to start with kind of a medium color. This guy right here. It's kind of a, you know, it's a lighter, but it's also, you know, a nice brownie look. So I'm going to just start out by kind of darkening up the outer corner like that. See, do you see how crisp that line is? Like, loves it. And no tape and no wrinkly eyes when I'm older. So I'm just darkening up that outer V, and I'm not meaning to block you. And I'm not gonna go all the way in with it because I kind of want it to be like a, you know, up look. So the amount of noises I do in this video, like just sound effects, I don't think you want these sound effects, guys. They just keep coming out. Whew, first video and I'm already crazy. Okay, so again, I kind of dab it on and then I start swishing. Is this even a good idea, guys? Like, I am crazy. I'm one of those crazy people that maybe it's just fun to watch because I'm weird. It's not because, you know, I'm skilled in any way. It's just because you're like, wow, I like watching her because she makes me laugh because she's a fool. And she's done it to herself. She has chosen to do this to herself. Now I'm going to go back with, oh guys, and that was an E38, okay, that I used to kind of put some color in there. I'm just going to go back in with that E40 and blend things out. Because if you watch Jaclyn Hill, you know, blend, blend, blend. I love her. I'm not mocking her. I love her. All I can say is go Jaclyn Hill. I think you're amazing. Okay, so I've got some darkness in there. I kind of want to warm it up slightly. So I'm going to go back with, and I probably should have done this first, but, well, I'm going to go in with this color here because this is a little bit warmer than that first original color, okay? Okay, warmed it up slightly. I'm going to take an E39 from Sigma, and I'm going to just go in with, so maybe I'll go in with this color right here. Just like, I really love dark, smoky, like I love a smoky burgundy or purple or whatever you want to call it, maroon, wine makeup looks. So I'm just going to take it really, really close to the outer corner. I'm not bringing it too high. I kind of want to just kind of twist it in this outer V so that when you look up, it's just like, do you see that? Just like a darkness right there. And I'll blend it in a tiny bit just so it's not like a blob right there, but I mostly just want it in this outer V. Oh yeah. I'm going to go in again with that E40, and I'm going to put just a slight bit more of that kind of warm toned, the second color I put on, third color I put on, just to again blend things out. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go for Naked 2. And I'm going to go for a little bit of Half-Baked, a little bit of Booty Call. So a little combination of these two. Sorry. Ooh, there we go. Really dirty, but yeah, combo of these two. And just kind of put it there. Okay, same thing. Oh, yeah. It's crazy what a little shimmer does. Blend that out just slightly. Just slightly. Do you see that? I need to put a little bit more dark because it's not quite matching that yet. I always kind of go back in the end and just kind of make sure that everything's matchy and, you know, do I want a little bit darker? No, or yes, etc. So it's fine if you need to go back and kind of adjust things even though you've mostly finished your look. Then we got ourselves we need some under eye color. And you know, I think I want to be a little bit sassy with this color, not quite as matchy. I think I want to put a little bit of fun color. So I think I'm going to do a bright purple. Okay. Oh yeah. Can we say snazzy? And don't panic, guys. I still have not done my eyebrows, so this is not a completely finished look yet. Cool. So I'm going to go back to blush. I have this Tarte, sorry for the blinders, Tarte Amazonian Clay palette. I think I'm going to go for a mixture of this one and this one. And again, I have a Real Techniques blush brush. I don't want it to be too crazy, but I do want, you know, a good color. I need to buy mascara, guys. Is there ever one product that you just really dislike buying? Like, you're just like, why? Why do I need to buy this? Why does it run out all the time? Like, why do I constantly have to go back and buy more of you? That would be mascara for me. I just, you know, like, why do we have to replace mascara so often? Why? Why can't you just have one mascara and have it last a year? You know? Does anybody else feel this way? Does anybody else feel this way about mascara? Like, really, mascara? Really? You're done again? Like, we have to, you know, either buy you again, which I wasn't that fond of you, or I have to find new friends in the mascara department. Like, I'm not all excited. I'm not all, you know, like, woo, mascara time. You know, when I run out of blush or lipstick or foundation or, you know, the list goes on, I'm all, ooh, let's try a new product out. Or like, oh, you know, I get excited, but mascara, I'm like, you know, I'll just say, oh, and another thing too, is like, I oftentimes don't like the same mascara on my bottom as my top. So I have to have two different mascaras. So when you run out of mascara, it's like, dang it, I have to buy two. Not one, two. One for the bottom, one for the top. Am I getting too loud? This one I actually do kind of like, okay? I've actually repurchased this one 3 times, so maybe we found a new winner. I don't know. This is the Lancome Hypnus Star, and I do kind of like this one, so wow, okay. Okay. Well, we'll get that later. Why is it that you have to put on like a million layers of a million different mascaras to get what you want? Don't try to get this off while it's wet. Wait till it's dry and then take a dry Q-tip and it'll pop right off. Okay? Done. So right now we're just going to ignore this. We're just going to pretend like it doesn't exist. We're going to be like, we don't know you. Okay. Now we go in with my favorite thing. Eyebrows. Okay, guys, I have told so many people about this because as shocking as it is, there are still people who do not know about this brand. What is wrong with you? Okay, not really, but like you need to be enlightened. My eyebrows were forever changed. Just ignore this, guys. I'll get to it, okay? Just ignore it. Anastasia Beverly Hills is the queen of eyebrows, okay? Just don't try anything else. Like, believe me, don't waste your money, your pennies, your dollars, your billions, your cents on anything else, because she has literally perfected the eyebrow world for the rest of time. Okay, if you are on the go, if you want to do something just quick and you're done and you have your eyebrows put together, buy this. It's the Brow Wiz, okay? If you like to elevate your look and you want to have a little bit more control and you like gel products, like, buy this. This is the pomade, okay? But you need their brush. You need this guy with it because this head... Okay, there we go. Is uber tiny. It's dirty. Just ignore it. Just don't worry about it. It's not yours. It's mine. And then it has this really nice spoolie on the end as well. Okay? And my hair's stuck to it. It's fine. So, personally, here's the thing. Okay, so let's just, like, if you like a simple, on-the-go, quick look. If you like drama. Okay? If you like me, if you want to be the queen of brows for the rest of time, combine the two, okay? So I like to essentially draw the bottom line, okay? All right. Okay, I've drawn that much. Now I'm going to kind of draw the arch. And I do kind of do it in sections. So I'll start here. I'll do this first part, then I'll move over and I'll do this part, okay? Then I'll start arching. And I'll arch it. Do you see what I did there? Okay, good. So now we're going to draw the top part. We're going to go in and draw you see what I did there? Okay, so now we're just going to fill it in. What we just did, we're going to fill in. Okay. And that's pretty good. Do you see that? See how that's pretty fine? So now we're going to take the spoolie. We're going to comb through it. Okay. But we're not done. Because we're never done. Now we're going to take the pomade. Okay, we're going to take this brush. I'm going to dip it in. So then I go in and I do the same thing. I draw the bottom. And then I draw the tip. Or tail, I should say. Okay, and then I literally just do a little bit in there. I'm not drawing the line on the top. I'm essentially just darkening in this eyebrow. Okay, so my camera stopped recording, but it's fine because I essentially just filled in my eyebrow and then just wiped that little spot off my eye. So I'm just essentially taking a Real Techniques brush. I'm taking my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, and I'm just going to kind of dust it on my cheeks. And what you'll see is you will just literally get a glow. Do you see that? Yes. I love this glow, and I kind of take it up on my eyebrow a little bit too. And I just kind of sweep it, bring it up. I dust some on my nose, I dust some above my lip. Okay, so I'm going to put on Kinda Sexy from MAC. I love this color. It's just a really pretty pinky nude. Guys, this is my finished look. I hope that you like it. I love a super smoky burgundy-ish smoky eye, and then I love this kind of sexy lipstick by MAC. I just think it's a really pretty neutral pink, peachy kind of color. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.